Hello Year Ones. Today for our maths we are going to be recapping all of our wonderful maths learning from this week about position and direction. First we're going to warm up with a song. So this one you can find on YouTube. It's a funny one, I think you'll enjoy this.
Above, below, in front of, behind. Above, below, in front of, behind. Keep on listening to the rhyme about above, below, in front of, behind. Now the bat is above the cat, just like the cat is below the bat. And the rat is now in front of the cat, just like the cat is behind the rat. Let's sing that one more time, but this time you sing with me. Now the bat is above the cat, just like the cat is below the bat. And the rat is now in front of the cat, just like the cat is behind the rat. Inside, outside, beside, between. Inside, outside, beside, between. Keep on listening, you'll know what I mean. Inside, outside, beside, between. Now the rocks are inside the box. Now the rocks are outside the box. And the fox is beside the blocks. Now the fox is between the blocks. Okay, now sing that with me. Now the rocks are inside the box. Now the rocks are outside the box. And the fox is beside the blocks. Now the fox is between the blocks. Great work, everybody. Let's review. Above. Below. In front of. Behind. Inside. Outside. Beside. Between.
Goodbye, Mr. Cheese. Did you like that one? That was good, wasn't it? I hope you had a good practice of all your positional language. Okay, now we're going to use all of those words and our learning from this week. See what we can remember about our positions and directions to answer all of these questions. So the first slide says, can you match the labels to the direction of the arrows? So the first label at the bottom, it says up. So I want you to point to the arrow that's pointing up. Can you point to it on your screen? Which arrow is pointing up? Let's see if you got that one right. I think that one was nice and easy. Good. So the next label, let's use our phonics to sound it out. Are you ready? L, E, F, T. Left. Okay, so you might need to put your hands out for this one to figure it out and see which of your hands makes the L shape when you hold it out in front of you. Which one makes it L shape? And that means that that is your left side. So the arrow that's pointing to the left. Can you point to it now on your screen? Okay, let's see if you were right. It's this one. Okay, the next label says D, ow, n, down. Oh, a nice easy one again. Which arrow is pointing down? It's this one, isn't it? And the last label says right, right. So there's only one more arrow left, so it must be that one. So this arrow is pointing to the right. Good job. Okay, can you point to the shape which is below the square? Which shape is below the square? Point to it on your screen. It was the triangle, wasn't it? Great job, well done. Okay, now it's getting trickier. It says true or false. The square is below the star and to the right of the circle. So point to the square now. Is it below the star? It is. Now, is it to the right of the circle? Remember, use your hands to check which side is left and which is right. Is it to the right of the circle or is it to the left of the circle? So that is false, isn't it? The square is to the left of the circle. Right. True or false? Another true or false. The rocket is above the astronaut and to the right of the alien. I'm not going to help you with this one. You can try to figure it out. Use your hands to help you know which is left and right. See if you can work that one out. Is it true or false? The rocket is above the astronaut and to the right of the alien. It was true. Okay, so we've got some sentences now and we need to fill in the gaps using the word bank at the top. So the words that we've got at the top are above, below, left and right. Okay, so here's the pictures that we're looking at and I'm going to read the first sentence with the gaps at the top here. The alien is something the spaceship and something of the rocket. Look at the alien. The alien is it below the spaceship? Is it to the left of the spaceship? The alien is above the spaceship. Okay. And is it below the rocket? Is it to the right of the rocket? The alien is above the spaceship and left of the rocket. Okay, so now our next sentence says, the astronaut is something the rocket and to the something of the spaceship. Oh, it's getting quite tricky. The astronaut is something the rocket. Have a look at the rocket and have a look at the astronaut. The astronaut is below the rocket and to the what of the spaceship? The astronaut is to the, is it to the left or is it to the right of the spaceship? It's to the right. The astronaut is below the rocket and to the right of the spaceship. Okay, so can you tell me which of these clocks shows a clockwise direction and which shows an anti-clockwise direction? Can you remember which way is clockwise? Do we go to the left or to the right? So if the clock is spinning to the right, it is clockwise, like the same as the hands of the clock move. And if it's anti-clockwise, that means that we're going in the opposite direction to the hands of a clock. So it says clockwise is a turn to the right. So that means anti-clockwise must mean it's a turn to the left. Well done. Now, can you look at the alien? What clockwise turn has it made? Now we need to think about our turns that we did, and this was quite tricky, wasn't it? We had a half turn, we had whole turns, quarter turns, and 3/4 turns. So look at the circles to help you. Look at the first alien before, and then look at him after. Which one of these turns do you think he's made? He's gone in a clockwise direction to the right. He's made a quarter turn. Can you see that on that diagram? With the circle, he's done a quarter turn clockwise. Okay, now we have a space buggy. What clockwise turn has the space buggy made? I'm going to put up our circles to help us. So we have a half turn, quarter turn, whole turn, or a 3/4 turn. What do you think? It's made a half turn. Super job. Okay, now we've had a really good warm up. Your independent task today is to describe the position of some of these space objects. So you could say that maybe Saturn is above Mars. Can you describe where they are in relation to more than one object? So you could say the astronaut is to the left of the pink alien and above the star. Remember to use all of the positional language that we've been learning. That would be fantastic. And as a challenge, there is a Chili challenge sheet that you can complete if you want to. And there are some clues for you to read and follow, or you can get an adult to read them to you. And you need to colour in the shapes. Okay, so you need to read the clues and then colour in the shapes. So the first one says the circle in the middle is blue. So you need to go to the middle, find the circle in the middle and colour that one blue. I'm not going to help you with any more of that. So these two sheets are going to be on the website, but you actually don't need to print these off, especially not our main task, because you can even just leave this, you can pause this video now and talk about the position of the space objects on your screen. Or if you do want to print it out, that's fine. You can find it on the website. With the Chili challenge, you could always draw the shapes into your maths book, and then your adult could read out the clues and you could colour them in that way. That would be even more of a challenge. Brilliant. Well done. Fantastic positional and directional learning this week, Year 1. Keep it up. Well done.